Living Millennium, Iyowa, featuring Hatsune Miku is what we're going to be reacting to today. And of course, I'll say this at the beginning of the video, all the time, every time. Please do check the link in the description because this is not my content. This is their content. As much as possible, I would rather you go to the original video, give it a like, give it a comment, give it a share, do whatever you want, really, and show the original creator some love because it's not mine, this is theirs. I do not want to take it away from them. And I'm sure they make amazing content on their own channel and shit like that. I'm just here to give you my thoughts, see if I like it, and I'm sure I am going to enjoy it. But of course, link in the description for the channel and the video as always. I will stop somewhere in the middle and give you my thoughts. I have the lyrics to my right and a possible song interpretation as well. I'm not gonna turn on I'm not gonna turn on the subtitles. I'm not too sure if it's accurate. But yeah, link in the description for the channel and the video. I will stop yapping there. Let me put on my headphones and enjoy some music, shall we? 決まったことが誰で渡すわんちょっと素敵な話も持って走った命なだめて全てを指示が荒く口の中で天然に出るのさ Interesting. I wonder why everything's contained in this painting. That's one thing that I'd like to ask. When they say living millennium, what do they mean by that? I think the visuals look absolutely amazing, by the way. I don't know what's happening, but they look great. The vibe that I'm getting from the song as well, it gives like fun vibes. But of course, you know, with a Japanese song, you really do need to look at the lyrics now, don't you? I don't know what they mean by it, but it says, ah, you utter some cool lines, once again human, making a show of yourself in a somewhat wonderful way. I gazed at the petty life and ignored everything. Inside the frame, I've been living for a millennium. A big wig, I don't know, engraved some letters on a stone and prayed, while a weirdie daubed white all over their face. Atop the rubbish, they wait for a lengthy proposal, and when they exchange a passionate kiss, a hooter blares out. So, what? Are you telling me this person that we're seeing in the frame is stuck there? How long is a millennium? It's like 100 years. Millennium. Millennium is like 100 years. How long is a millennium? What is a millennium? 1,000 years. Never mind. I don't know what they're talking about. I'll be completely honest with you. And I mean, this says let's pretend to be crazy and fake it all. Oh, mommy and daddy whose bones won't even be left. Like, are they trying to say that at this point they don't really care about what's happening? With the amount of years that they've lived and they've seen everything, I have no clue. But the part when Hatsune Miku, I'm guessing Hatsune Miku is the one doing this voice, is what I'm guessing. Uh uh what was I going to say? Or I'm guessing, no, rather, no, I'm guessing Hatsune Miku was the one voicing this. Whenever they said their lines quick, I actually enjoyed that a decent amount, you know. A bit of like fast talking is always very nice, but I have no idea what they're talking about. I'm not even joking. Like rat-a-tat, curious of the name of the song I hummed. You kicked me upstairs and then degraded me, human. That's a somewhat ironic oxymoron, isn't it? You assumed such a cynical attitude and ignored everything. Your feelings have been living for a millennium. I have no idea who they're talking about, but I'm enjoying the song, like genuinely. It's like a fun vibe that I'm getting, you know? It's like a party vibe or something like that. They don't let off on it. Or maybe I paused at the right moment where everything's gonna turn batshit crazy, but it feels like we're just seeing the perspective of this painting and how they're living throughout the times. I mean, we see every now and then that she's partying, I guess, like shit like this, tentacles, stoplights, fish, cars, and shit like that, and her trying to. I mean, I'm guessing she's stuck in the painting and she can't get out, but she can like seldomly, as you can tell in this frame over here, she's like trying to reach out somewhat. I have no idea. I have no idea. Maybe this frame is just her living her life out. I have no idea. I just need to keep listening to this, honestly. Let's keep going. Wait, what the dude? I exactly said that. I said maybe I stopped at the frame where everything was gonna go batshit crazy. Are you kidding me? I actually didn't expect that. I thought everything was just going to be the same. Okay, well, I don't know what happened there. Maybe it's something to do with this verse where they say, "Will you be a slave like this for the rest of your life, tied up by the skin of your tail?" Oh, is that what they meant when they were showing the lizard being hung up by like that, and the lizard or the salamander or whatever you want to call it was struggling? You still have the fangs to snap at my throat. O human with little time left, I shall watch you, so make my day. If you lived a dirty life and created something, then your feelings might be able to live for a millennium. Well, who knows? I have no idea what they're talking about. Genuinely. Like, are they talking about, like, someone who lives an eternal life and shit like that? Nobody wants to live, like, an immortal life, because at one point you're gonna see everybody around you fade away, and that is very scary. Everybody around you is going to go away, and at that point you think, what's the point of making a connection and shit like that, you know? I have no idea what they're talking about. Let me see the possible song interpretation. Iowa's, I feel like I'm Iowa, I don't know how to say it. Living Millennium is about a long-lived being, like a girl in a painting, what we're seeing right now, observing fleeting human lives, contrasting their temporary existence with the enduring power of human feelings and memories, suggesting that despite their short time, humans create legacies that last forever, connecting to the themes of time, art, and impermanence. That is true. I won't lie to you. That is true. You know, everybody, as much as possible, I'd like to say, live your life to the fullest, you know? And I guess she's just, oh, so is that, like, whose perspective are we seeing? Are we seeing the perspective of the girl witnessing people living their lives, and she must be wondering how people are so feeble and shit like that? Why do they do all of this shit? Maybe they're doing it so that, you know, because they only have one life. Meanwhile, she just has to stare the whole time, and she wonders about it and shit like that. I have no idea, but that is true. I mean, you know, admittedly, everybody only lives once, and we should take note of that life. You know what I mean? We should not forbid it and shit like that. Make the most of the time you have now and enjoy every single moment. You know, like they said, humans create legacies that last forever, connecting the themes of time, art, and impermanence. I like the theme of this song. I guess that's like when she said, "Will you be a slave like this for the rest of your life, tied up by the skin of your tail?" Or maybe she's talking about humans. Maybe she's talking about the humans, or maybe she's talking about herself. I have no idea. The lyrics themselves, I don't know what they're talking about. Let's pretend to be crazy and fake it all. Allow me to tell you something funny. Aha, farewell to those days when you wept your eyes out. You bent, walked, and wallowed, human. What ironic that additional time is. I'd love to place a bet on your feelings. Maybe she's just trying to, or she's just observing humans the whole time. I have no idea. But I like the theme of, or like I like the possible interpretation of the song, and I like the pace of it. It gave me somewhat that sort of fun-ish vibe. I mean, towards the end, um, things change and shit like that. Like maybe right here, when everything turned, I guess you could sort of say black and white. That's like the meaning of death and shit like that. When everything stops, I have no idea. I'm just yapping my brains out. Maybe I'm right. I doubt I am, with these things, but I enjoyed this. I like this one. I won't lie. But of course, I will say this at the end of the video, all the time, every time. Please do check the link in the description, because it's not my content, this is their content as much as possible. I would rather you go to the original video, give it a like, give it a comment, give it a share, do whatever you want, really. Show the original creators some love, because it's not mine, it's theirs. I do not want to take away from them. I'm sure they make amazing content on their own channel and shit like that. I'm just here to give you my thoughts, and I thought this was nice. But other than that, link in the description for the channel video. I'll stop yapping there, and I hope you love everyone as always, everybody. Bye.